I and Bob's cousin are doing experiments. I hope everything works out for you. So much so that the scientist is turning around. He said, come, Bob's cousin. You're going to become a giant with this machine. And I wish Bob's cousin good luck. Now he's lying here. Why are both of us behind this door? He's looking here. And he said, because it's dangerous. So you let Bob's cousin go in there, even knowing that it's dangerous? Okay, I hope everything here works out. Then these lasers started falling. And now everything here is shaking a lot. Wait, what happened to him? Man, I'm sure this wasn't supposed to happen. This literally went wrong. So the scientist is looking here. He said he can go back to normal. You just have to press the button again. I don't know what's happening there, but it looks like this machine ended up breaking. And now the alarm literally went off. Okay, I have to rescue Bob's cousin. Man, I don't know what happened to you, but you're small. All of us are escaping from here. Luckily, we're alive. I can't believe this is happening. The scientist's laboratory is broken. There's a lot of fire in here, and this machine was completely broken. This is simply the end of the laboratory, and it's also the end of Bob's cousin. Now he's very short. Bob's cousin said, why are you guys so tall? It's not us who are tall. Actually, you're the one who's way too short. You're the smallest person of all. And for some reason, he thinks that's good. Bob's cousin, this is terrible. That's why now you won't be able to go back to normal anymore, since the scientist's house was destroyed. Okay, all of us are escaping from the fire that's happening here, and even the scientist ended up falling to the ground. I don't even think there's a way to save his house. Bob's cousin went back to his house, and he's small for everything. But I can't believe the scientist's house simply disappeared, and the machine that changed Bob's cousin forever was destroyed. Even the scientist is scared. Okay, I'm going back home here. A lot happened today. I'm simply much too scared. But now it's night, and I'm already a little better. I'm not as scared as before anymore. I'm calling the scientist, and from what it looks like, he's also not that scared. Man, how long is it going to take for you to build the laboratory back so Bob's cousin can go back to normal? He said, I don't think he's going to go back to normal because that machine was unique. Okay, but there must be a way to make him go back to normal, right? It's not possible that he will stay like this forever. He said, unfortunately, he is. Okay, this is worse than it looks. This is really going to be the end of Bob's cousin. He must be at his house, and he doesn't even know about the things that are happening. I can't believe that he's really going to stay like this forever. This can't be true. And now the scientist is rebuilding his laboratory. Okay, I think it's better for me to go to sleep because I'm scared, and I can't keep thinking about this. This room of mine is perfect. Now we're on another day, and I didn't even manage to sleep right. I can't believe Bob's cousin is going to stay like this forever. The laboratory is already being rebuilt. I'm coming to talk to Bob's cousin. Are you serious that you're still playing even now? So he's looking here? He said, of course I am. I do whatever I want. But now there's a police officer who's coming here. This is very weird. Why is he suddenly arriving here in the neighborhood? But there's a problem. He's coming specifically to Bob's cousin's house. Can you tell me what's happening? And now he grabbed this gun. What crime did Bob's cousin commit? So much so that he opened this door. Then the police officer came closer. He said, since you're a baby again, you'll have to be adopted or you'll be taken to a random family. This has to be a joke, right? Man, Bob's cousin isn't a real baby. He said he obviously is a baby and he has 24 hours to be adopted. Then the police officer went back to the car, but Bob's cousin came closer. He said, Felix will be my mother from today on. Wait, didn't you mean father? Now he's reading what I sent. He said, exactly, he'll be my father, or whatever you call that. Man, this is very weird. I simply can't be a father. I can't believe the police officer is going to accept this. So now he's writing here in the notebook, and now I'm going to have to sign this. This is absurd. Bob's cousin is my age, and even so, I'm adopting him. He said, in Brookhaven, this is normal. My own son is older than me, and now this police officer is leaving here, and now I'm your father. And Bob's cousin is happy, but he just went back to playing. You can't stay playing all day. That's the first rule I'm putting here. Then he stood up. He said, I'm not going to stop playing. You can't tell me what to do. I think, unfortunately, he's right. You can see that he's playing this game, which actually looks pretty cool. But wait a second. I'm his father, so I have to make him stop playing this. I'm your father, and you can't play this anymore. Then he finally stopped, and now he's coming here to do his things. From what it looks like, he's reading books, but he gave up doing that, and he's coming to play on this other computer. Bob's cousin, you can't do that. I know that until a few minutes ago I wasn't your father, but now that I am your father, I'm going to have to forbid you from doing that. He wants to know the reason. Well, it's because that's what a father would do. So now let's buy food. Now both of us are going down here. Now you just have to come in here. But he climbed up here. He's pretty crazy. Bob's cousin really is very different. And now we're coming here to the market to buy food. I just hope he doesn't ask for too many things. So now we just got here. Bob's cousin, choose carefully the things you want, because I don't think I'm going to buy all of this. And now he's jumping over there. Okay, tell me what you want. Apparently he wants the pizza. Okay, I got that. And now he's coming back here. From what I'm seeing, he also wants ice cream. Okay, don't worry, I'll get that. Man, you can't buy everything you want. And now he sees Dora Doritos, and he wants that too. Okay, I got Doritos. Bob's cousin, why do you want 2 Doritos? You already got 1. He said, 2 is better than 1. This time I'm not going to buy that. I can't buy everything you want. So now I'm coming here to pay the bills, which actually weren't that many things. He said, my father will leave a tip for you. What are you talking about? Here's the thing. I'm not going to leave a tip because that's a decision he made and not me. He said, I work here every day. I deserve a little money. Okay, alright, I'll give you a tip. Unfortunately, I'm having to give this to him. I really didn't want to do that, but Bob's cousin forced me to. And now he's looking here. He said, if Bob is my cousin, then you're his father too. Man, I'm not your father. I'm only taking care of you after that experiment went wrong. But now he got sad, and he simply ended up running away from here. Okay, I didn't want to have done that. Bob's cousin, come back here to the car. I didn't say that on purpose. I was just mad, but he's running away, and he's looking at that car that's over there. Now he's laughing a lot because there's a car that's almost fallen here. Unbelievably, that's my car. Somehow I left it right there. Now he's looking here, and he's simply laughing at me. He said, you're the worst driver of all. That's right. Luckily, he forgot what happened, and now he just came back here to the car. His memory really is very short. So now we're going back home. I want to see if the scientist finished his house. So I'm coming here to check that. His house is the same as always. I think, unfortunately, Bob's cousin is going to stay this size forever. He's coming here to my house. I can't let him keep being like this. This is very unfair because he already used to be my size. Scientist, you said earlier that Bob's cousin is never going to go back to normal. But is that really true? He said, I'm developing a potion that will make him go back to normal. But it's going to take a long time. Okay, that's definitely better than nothing. At least now I know there's a small chance that everything will work out, and Bob's cousin will finally go back to what he was before. But now I just got here to see what he's watching here on the television. Man, but what is this? Why is there a picture of the scientist showing up here? It even looks like he's wanted by the police. He said that scientist is wanted by the police. He has the biggest reward of all. Can you tell me what you're laughing at? He said his beard is ugly. Are you seriously laughing at that? But now it got dark. Bob's cousin, I have good news for you. But first, let's eat this hot dog that really is good. I'm going to tell him what's happening. Basically, you will go back to normal soon. You will be the normal size that everyone is. He said, but I don't want to wait. What are you talking about? I'm sure you want to go back to normal. I doubt that you're enjoying being this size. He said, I like being like this. This simply can't be true. Man, you have to go back to normal. I can't let you keep being like this. But he really doesn't want to go back to normal. So much so that now he's coming here to sleep. Look, this is absurd. Because he has to go back to normal. This right here is a giant mistake. And now I'm simply sleeping. Now we're on another day. Okay, I have to see how Bob's cousin is doing. But I'm sure he already knows how to take care of himself, so he must be fine. Wait, but where is he? He's not here. Where could he have gone? Okay, I'm going to have to look for him. But from what it looks like, my car disappeared. My car that was right here isn't here anymore. Actually, he's coming here in front. I can't let him leave here. I'm coming here after him. Bob's cousin, you have to stop now. He really can't keep escaping from here. Okay, I'm getting closer and closer to him now. And it looks like he finally stopped. Now he got out of the car. He said, I want to ride this. Perfect. Now I'm taking him here in the front. And this actually is pretty cool. This really is much better than it looks. We're riding around Brookhaven like this. And now it's time to go back home. Actually, I have a gift for you. This car is all yours. It was mine a long time ago, but I abandoned it, and it's time for you to take this car for yourself. I only ask that you don't destroy it, because it's very important to me. So he understood that, and he's coming to drive. Now he got in the car. I'm sure you can get out of there. I don't know how I left the car there, but a long time ago I was simply crazy. Wait, I want to go too. So now all of us are coming back here, home in this weird car that now belongs to Bob's cousin. So we finally got here. Wait, I saw something weird. And over there is that car that's destroyed. Could this be important? And now even Bob's cousin got here. He said there must be infinite money. It's impossible for there to be infinite money because infinite money doesn't even exist. But now I'm coming back here to home. I'm going to open this garage so he can store his car. But where is Bob's cousin? From what it looks like, he's going over there. That car really is very destroyed. Okay, I'm going to store his car in here just to avoid problems. I don't want someone to steal his car. Bob's cousin, why are you calling me? You must have a good reason to be calling me, since you could just come up here and talk to me. He said, I found money, but it's not infinite. Okay, I'm coming here to see that. Even I'm a little curious. Bob's cousin, I'm right here. Tell me what you found. So he's coming here in the van, and from what it looks like, there isn't any money in here. But he's looking here. He said, look properly. There really is a little money here, but it's so little that it won't be useful for anything. So it's better for us to go back home. But he stopped, and Bob's cousin is looking back there. He really wants to get the money that's in here, but he's coming here to take the van. Man, Man, you can't take this van for yourself. What if this van belongs to someone important and that person gets very mad at you? He said if it belonged to someone important, that person would already be here. Man, that doesn't even make sense. You can't steal this van. Or maybe he can because he just left here. I just hope that at least he keeps this van at his house. Actually, he kept it at my house. This is absurd. There was only this tire left back here, which is completely abandoned. But now someone just arrived over there. Okay, this doesn't look good. I think this guy owns the van. And he arrived here armed. Calm down. I didn't do anything. He said, who took my van? It was only mine, and it doesn't belong to anyone else. Man, I don't know anything. I was just walking around and found this wheel on the ground. I thought that was weird and came here to see. Then he lowered this gun. Okay, that's good. He said, if you see it, please let me know. I'm going to destroy the house of whoever stole this from me. Then he ended up leaving here. But there's a problem. He's going up there, and he will find his van at my house. Bob's cousin, or rather, son. You have to close the garage at my house right now. What I'm saying is an order. He said, what do I get if I obey that? I'll let you play all day. That's simply what's going to happen. And now he just got here, and luckily the garage is closed. And from what it looks like, he's coming here in front to look for his van. One thing I noticed is that the laboratory was rebuilt, and now I have to thank Bob's cousin for saving me. So I'm getting right here. Bob's cousin, what game are you playing? I really want to know that. He said, I built an impossible parkour. I doubt you'll get past this stage. I'm seeing that he built it, and he's trying to do this parkour, and he can't. Bob's cousin really is bad at playing this game. Leave it to me because I'm much better at this. Okay, he handed me the controller. Now it's my turn to try this. I'm sure I'll be able to do it, but I'm not going to lie. This actually is hard. Okay, I'm going to have to try one more time. I don't even know how I managed to do that, but I finished the stage. I literally got to the end. That wasn't as hard as it looks. But for some reason he's scared. Man, what did I do wrong? I simply managed to do everything you asked. He said that was supposed to be impossible, but it's very obvious that it wasn't impossible. It's a little later, and you can see that Big is arriving here. He came for dinner, but today he's going to have a surprise. Big, I wanted to show you how Bob's cousin is right now. He said, did he manage to get taller in the laboratory? Actually, he got very short, and now he just came up here, and Big is scared. He said, that's not fair. I want to be like that too. Actually, being his size has many problems. He had to be adopted again. Can someone explain to me why there are 4 plates of food? When there are only 3 people, there's an extra plate of food. He said, the scientist said he has a gift for me. I think I already know what that means. Now he's bringing this box here that has the potion that's going to save Bob's cousin. Welcome back! And now this potion is on the table. He said, this will make you go back to normal. Now he's thinking about whether he should go back to normal. Bob's cousin, that's a choice only you can make. But I hope he makes the right decision. And it looks like he's looking at me. Look, you're the one who decides that. If you drink this, you're going to go back to normal. I think he already decided. He drank it, but now he turned green. Scientist, your potion didn't work. He said, I think it worked better than I expected. You can see that Bob's cousin is getting bigger. Finally, you went back to normal. And now he's happy. From today on, I'm not your father anymore. Because that doesn't even make sense. He said, then you'll be my son. Bob's cousin is simply crazy. I can't believe he's chasing me because of that. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, you just have to become a member of the channel. And I'll add you on Roblox.